Hi guys, this is Dale that works with us with the blue shirt on, and that is Sherry. I call her Queen Bee. They're working my hive today. I was going to be involved in this. What we're doing is the hive's grown, so we're going to extract the honey today, and I'll do another short video once we start taking the honey out of the frames. And but anyway, I had never seen this done, so I was really interested in doing this. But what happened, I came out here with Sherry yesterday, and she said, let's just pull the top lid on that first box, let's look at a couple. So I have my short pants on, my short sleeve shirt, but the bees are usually pretty calm, and they were yesterday. We checked everything out, and I walked back over by Sherry's truck, and anyway, what they did, one of the bees came over by the truck with me, and the scoundrel stung me in my right ear. Well, I bet I've been stung in my life 100 times and have never had a reaction. So I left the hive, jumped in the truck, run up to the mailbox, checked the mail, came back, and Bob over here was right there. He was up at the house washing Debbie's old truck and finishing out his day. I told him, I said, Bob, is my face red, buddy? It feels like I'm having a reaction to that bee sting. He said, Doug, your face is red as a bee. So anyway, we got up there, and I went and took a shower and took 2 Benadryl. And when I got out of the shower, I couldn't hardly see. I mean, I was reacting bad. I had hives breaking out all over me. So I told Bob, don't stay, because he may have to call 911. It was affecting me that quick, and he did. He had to call 911. I came down, bent over, trying to breathe, and Bob, bless his heart, I got in the recliner chair and laid back. And man, I was sick. I mean, I wasn't throwing up sick, but sick, and knew I had something seriously wrong. So the ambulance got here, and they came in, and they started treating me, and they said, you need to go to the hospital. I said, I ain't going. They said, well, you really need to go to the hospital. I said, I'm telling you, I'm not going. They said, you're in a life and death situation. And I'm like, what? Just get me stabilized, and I'll be fine. She goes, your blood pressure's 80/50. She said, your heart's racing, and I was. I mean, I knew I was in trouble, but I didn't really want to leave the house. So anyway, she said, you got a couple choices. She said, don't go with us now, and we're going to leave your home. We're going to pull up there to that store down the street from you, and we're going to wait for your friend to call us back, because we'll be coming back. She said, you're in critical condition, whether you want to hear it or not, and she said, you are actually in a life-threatening situation. Well, I could tell I was sick. So anyway, they kept talking to me. She said, Doug, when we come back, son, we're going to have to cut your throat, do a trach on you. And she said, you'll be begging us to do it, because your breathing's not going to continue. It's going to continue to get worse. So anyway, I went ahead and agreed. They couldn't give me some of the stuff they wanted to give me unless I was en route to the hospital, where if I had a reaction to some of that stuff, they could treat me as soon as I got there. So they stopped the ambulance on the side of the road. The doctor called and said, go ahead and give him this and this and this. So they did. And they said, turn the sirens on and don't stop. I'm going, oh my God. So I was laying there kind of thinking, you know, Debbie, it ain't even been quite a month yet. You could have given me a little more time than this. But they got me to the hospital, and after they'd done this other stuff, they gave me adrenaline. I can't remember what the other stuff was they gave me. But I had stabilized pretty much by the time we got to the hospital. And the time they unloaded me, I was feeling pretty good. So they kept me there under observation for a couple hours. And then a buddy of mine stopped in to check on me. And I said, hang on, I'm going home. He said, well, they ready to check you out? So I was hitting the nurse call button. I went, I'm ready to go home. So they went ahead and released me. But the nurse, when we got there, told me, she said, the paramedics that were here, when they dropped you off, they said your blood pressure had gotten to 60/20. That's how bad a shape I was in. I'm telling you guys, I really honestly thought I was dying. And when I left the drive of the house, I really didn't think I'd see it again. It was that critical. But anyway, everything turned out fine. But now I have to keep one of those shots. I've got to go today and pick up the shot where if a bee stings me now, I've got to. And I said, people, they've stung me all through my life. They said, your body changes. And you've gone through a change now. So, but I thought that was something else yesterday, and I'd share it with you guys, but I'm telling you, we were going to extract honey today, and I'm going, we ain't. I'm going to sit in the truck. You guys can do it all you want. Now, I'll suit up and try it again, but I'm going to give it a month or so. I'm not doing it the next day after what I went through yesterday. So anyway, Dale, he was good enough to come down and suit up with her, and anyway, so he said he'll help work them. So, but what they did to begin with, I'd never seen it. She was squirting some kind of solution, and it's in that little brown container right there. The solution's in that little white container sitting inside of it, that brown frame. They put it over the hive when they first took the top off, and she said that runs the bees off the hive. She said, now it won't run all of them, but look at the bees on the hive body right there. There's some bees in there, isn't there? I find it interesting as it can be. Again, I haven't had a lot of time to work with her, but I was going to take today and tomorrow. She'll be back again tomorrow, working some of her on the other side, and I was looking forward to really spending some time with her and working on some of her hives and picking some of this stuff up. But that bee yesterday put a stop to that. I'm like, I ain't doing it today. So, but what we are doing is we're gonna take these frames that's got a lot of honey in them. We're gonna obviously leave some for the bees, but we're gonna extract some honey that I can put up in the room, and we'll have it. So, but again, look at them. Let me see if I can pull it up close enough you can see them swarming her. I mean, there is a ton of bees out there, and this is just one hive. But Sherry's probably got out here now. The cabbage palms are coming in. And after the cabbage palms come in, they go to those blooms. And that's what that is right there in that cabbage palm tree. There's the blooms right there. And the bees, get it from there, pollinate them. And then after the cabbage palms, then the palmettos start. And with the state land across from us and behind us, and I've got a few palmettos, not many here on this place, but anyway, they go to the palmettos next, and then the orange blossoms, obviously, are first, and they've come and gone now. But this bee thing is pretty interesting, and I put in our website one time that I was looking for a beekeeper that would be interested in letting me have a hive and put some hives out here. And Debbie and I were right here in the big garden, and there's our big garden, guys. Look how it's going back. But again, it's been thrown away, but I'm still getting a ton of tomatoes off of it. And I'm juicing a lot of them, making some V8 juice. But anyway, Debbie and I were working in this big garden one day, and we kept seeing this truck go by. She had a white Dodge at that point, and he'd go by real slow. And then he'd go down, turn around, and come back and go by real slow. And I said, Debbie, did you bring your pistol? Nope. I said, well, I didn't bring mine. How about going up to the house and getting a pistol? So, but again, guys, in our website, we had written, not a week before Sherry stopped, if there's any beekeepers, could they give me any advice on, getting a hive started on? So anyway, then Sherry started driving back by. Of course, we didn't know it was Sherry or anything, and she did this about a half a dozen times. So finally, she started hollering at me, and Debbie got back with a pistol, and she stopped finally. And she's hollering, hey, would you come here a second? So I walked over to the fence by the road right there. And she said, I'm a beekeeper, and I would love to be able to put some bees on your place. I went, you know what? I said, I had just put that up on the website just not a week ago. If there was any beekeepers, could they contact me? And we had 3 or 4 that did, but they were all out of state. And, but anyway, I said, so I had asked God to provide us with a beekeeper. And obviously, with her going back and forth, we were concerned over who it was or what they were. And I said, so God literally sends us a beekeeper, and we were going to shoot you. So, but anyway, Debbie and I have laughed about that. Sherry has too. But guys, they're going to quit with it now. We're fixing to go up to the greenhouse and get away from these bees, and then extract this honey, and I'll get a short video of how that works. Anyway, guys, thanks for all your support and all your prayers that you've given us. I mean, it's just so much appreciated. Plus, to all the new guys and that had subscribed to our channel, I will get back with you guys personally and send you a thank you for subscribing to us. But it's just been kind of hectic lately. But I do appreciate it. And all you guys take care and God bless. Here.